Alrighty then, market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alrighty, we're going to have a look at Dow Jones and the S&P in this video. Let's see what's happened. Let's see what's going on right now. Let's have a quick look at the small time frame. Let's bring up, say, 3 months worth of data. Let's take all these trend lines off here for just a moment and see what's going on here. So we saw a really nice sort of open low, close high, sort of an outside reversal bar. Outside reversal bar. And why I say that? Because it closed high. So it closed high, but here's a bit of a caveat that I'm seeing on this chart here. The first thing that I do see, guys, is that we got a lower volume than yesterday. So there wasn't a lot of volume. And secondly, we're getting our stochastics getting to this point here. So it's actually a couple of questions on my mind right now. Is this getting ready to break this level? Or are we just getting ready for that jobs announcement that's going to come out on Friday and we're likely to sell off? So it's really, really interesting to see. Let me see if I can bring that down there. Bam. All right, so it's really interesting to see that happening on this chart here. And again, if you go look at the line chart as well too, it's like what's really going on here? Are we getting ready to break past this 18,000 level on the jobs, or is this just a pause before the drop because we're gonna get a bad jobs announcement? So that's yet to be seen based on what we're actually seeing with these charts, guys. So looking on that, and then now let's go have a look at, say, the S&P 500. With the S&P 500, if it will load, there we go, bam. Same and similar thing with the S&P 500. So outside reversal bar up, this one here had an increase in volume. So that shows me, guys, that the market looks like the market wants to try and run and try and break that resistance level where it is right now. So overall, guys, it's like, you know, it's stuck at that point again. But if we do fail here, guys, that's actually a very, very weak sign. So do we on this line chart, do we actually pause here and continue running higher and finally break that 2,120? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. Right, that's my opinion. My opinion means jack shit in this market. If I traded based on my opinion, I'd be a broke man right now. But right now, guys, the bigger picture for me is still saying down. And also right now is like, what's going to happen in the short term? So again, is this market lining up for a bad jobs announcement? Moving forward into Friday. So that's yet to be seen. We've got a couple more days. We've got one more day before the Friday's jobs announcement coming out. And you know, again, guys, it's really, really interesting to see what's happening now. And if we do get a bad jobs announcement, that's the thing that could be the catalyst to see this market really fall through the floor. So if that does happen, guys, then maybe it's gonna break out of there. Either way, guys, if we have a look at this market here, either way, and let me screw up to say 1 year worth of data. Let me take everything off the screen. Either way, whatever happens to this, if we do eventually break up, it's going to be quite a decent move. And we're going to have at least a 5 to 10% move to the high side. I don't think that is going to be the case, because you can see this sideways period of what's been happening. That's basically what the market has done, or the S&P and the Dow Jones. That's what they have done since April this year. You know what I mean? We've just been bouncing between these levels. This is where the market. So we really need to. We broke out of this once, and then we broke up. Here's what I do say, guys, is that was this here? This point, let's go see if I can bring up a green. This point here, was this just a false breakout before we can just continue higher? That again, that's yet to be seen. But we can see where this market has just been channeling. And again, you bring up this point here, this point here, this point here, and where we're getting at right now. If this does hold here and we rally out, say today and tomorrow we rally out and we get a nice good bullish up bar, we get a nice big rally close and close above that, I'm telling you right now, guys, that is a sign that this is likely just to the high side and take off big time. So be careful of that. But if the market doesn't hold, if the market does pause and we start to rally, all right, let me bring up my line chart, and the market does pause here and we start to drop and we drop back down and we actually have, and we do drop down like that, and then we have another close. This second close here, guys, this second close is the real deal. This here was a false breakout, and then do we continue to the high side? If that happens and we get good volume, then we're likely just to blast off the new highs, take up to new highs. If it fails here, we break down and we actually get a close below this level through here, then what's likely to happen is that's likely to be that second breakout is going to be the real deal, and then we get that. So again, we're still stuck in this overall range, guys. Again, if you go back and look at the Dow Jones as well too, and again, guys, I know I've been bearish on this market, but guys, I'm a trader. I'm going to trade this market, right or wrong. And so I'm always looking for what the market is really doing. Again, if you look at this sideways channeling pattern through here. So again, just the market's that's what basically what the Dow Jones, the S&P has been doing. And again, if you look at that point through there, at that point through there, hit resistance, and hit resistance. So is this a pause before a breakout? It could possibly be that, guys. I'm not going to be deluded here, all right? And we've got this support here, and we've got this support here, and we've got this breakout through here. So let's just go line green. So again, was this a false breakout before we push higher? If that may be the case, guys, that may be the case. And if we do get a breakout above that 18,000 level and we get good volume, tell you what, guys, that is going to send the market higher, and we are going to get a big run up. Now, I don't expect a massive run up. Okay, I don't expect a massive run up because all the other markets right now are quite weak. So maybe if we get a quick, maybe a quick squirt to the high side, squirt. That's right, I did say squirt on a financial video. It's going to penetrate that 18,000 and then run to the high side. Is that going to happen? Again, we need to wait for confirmation. Do we pause here and then run down? Again, we've got to wait to see what happens there. If we do rally and close above there with good volume, then we'll likely just keep seeing that through there. If it does rally back down, and we do get a close below there, like that sort of action, then guys, that is actually that's the sign to say, okay, we're likely to break, and we're likely to break down towards these lows here and possibly even more. So watch out for that there. Yeah, anyway, guys, that's the Dow Jones and S&P for you. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.